Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to our little corner of the world. Welcome to the VUS Learning English podcast. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here with me today. If this is your first time listening, a very special welcome to you. We are so glad you found us. And if you are a returning friend, welcome back. It is always a joy to have you here. Today, we are going to learn something very special. We are going to talk about a small word, a word with only 3 letters, G-E-T, get. This tiny word is one of the most common words in English. You probably hear it all the time. But it can be a little confusing because this small word has many, many meanings. Today, we are going to unlock the power of get. We will learn how to use it. We will learn how it can help you speak more easily and sound more natural. Think of this episode as a warm cup of tea on a quiet afternoon. There is no rush. There is no pressure. We will go slowly, step by step. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for choosing to spend your time learning with me. It means the world. Before we begin, if you enjoy our time together, please think about following or subscribing to our podcast. It is a small click for you, but it helps our little community grow. It helps us reach more wonderful learners just like you. And I love to know where you are listening from. Are you in Thailand or India or Ethiopia? Or maybe somewhere else in this beautiful world? You can tell me in the comments. I love to read about your homes. Okay, are you ready? Take a deep breath. Let's begin our journey with the word get. Let's think about something for a moment. People who speak English naturally love to use get. It is fast. It is friendly. It just sounds right in a normal conversation. Sometimes learners say things like, I have received your email, or I have arrived home. These sentences are perfect. They are 100% correct, but they can sound very formal, like something you would read in a very serious book. When you talk to a friend or your family or a coworker, using get will make you sound more relaxed and friendly. So if you want to make your English feel more natural, this lesson is for you, and I promise we will make it easy and fun. Section 1. The basics. Get means receive, obtain, or buy. Let's start with the very beginning, the most common meaning of get. We use get to mean 3 similar things: receive, obtain, and buy. These 3 ideas are a little different, but they all share one core feeling: the feeling of getting something, of something coming to you. Let's look at them one by one. Don't worry, we will go very slowly. First, let's talk about receive. Get means receive. This is when something comes to you. Maybe it is something physical, like a letter, or maybe it is something digital, like an email. You are not doing any work to find it. It just arrives. For example, with messages. Imagine your friend sends you a text message. The message appears on your phone. You can say, I got your text. I got your text. It just means, I received your text. But it is so much more natural. Here is another example. I get so many emails every day. It means so many emails arrive in my email box. I get emails, I get text messages, I get notifications on my phone. Think about your life. What do you get every day? Maybe you get letters in the mail. You can say, I got a letter today. Maybe a friend sends you a picture. You can say, oh, I just got a picture from my friend. It is simple, right? When something is sent to you, you get it. Let's practice together. Imagine a package arrives at your door. What would you say? You could say, I got a package. Perfect. Now let's talk about the second meaning, obtain. Get means obtain. This is a little different from receive. When you obtain something, you put in some effort. You are more active. You are trying to get it. For example, a job. You don't just receive a job in the mail. You have to work for it. You send your application. You go to interviews. So when you finally succeed, you can say, I got a new job. This shows all your hard work. You didn't just receive it. You obtained it. You earned it. Here are more examples. You can get a promotion at work. You can get a visa to travel. You can get a driver's license. You can get good grades in school. All of these things need effort. You study for the test to get your license. You work hard to get a promotion. Imagine you need information for a school project. You need to go to the library or search online. You can say, I need to get some information for my project. It shows you are going to take action. You are going to find it. Think about getting a degree from a university. It takes years of study. When you finish, you say, I got my degree. That little word, got, represents all your hard work. It is a powerful word. Now, for our third meaning in this group, by, get means by. This is so common in everyday English. We use get instead of by all the time, especially for small daily things. For example, this morning, I was on my way to the studio. I stopped at a small shop. I got a coffee. I got a coffee. It just means I bought a coffee. It is simple and friendly. If I said, I purchased a coffee, it would sound very strange. It is too formal for a simple coffee. We need to buy some milk for the house. A more natural way to say this is, we need to get some milk later. You get groceries. You get tickets for a movie. You get a new pair of shoes. I am thinking of getting a new phone soon. My old phone is getting slow. Do you see? Getting a new phone means buying a new phone. When you are at a cafe, you can speak to the barista. You can say, can I get a large latte, please? You are asking to buy it, but get is softer. It is more polite and conversational than saying, I want to buy a latte. So let's review this section. It is like a little summary for our minds. 1. Get can mean receive, like getting an email or a package. It just comes to you. 2. Get can mean obtain, like getting a job or a license. You work for it. 3. Get can mean buy, like getting a coffee or groceries. You pay money for it. You are doing a wonderful job listening. This is a lot of information, but you are taking it step by step. That is how we learn. Section 2, possession. Get means have got. Let's move on to our next big use of get. We use it to talk about possession. Possession means something you have, something you own. You will hear this all the time, especially with the phrase have got. Let me explain it very simply. Have got is just a more informal way to say have. For example, I can say, I have a new book. This means I own a new book. I can also say, I've got a new book. I've is short for I have. So, I've got a new book is the same as I have got a new book. It means the exact same thing as I have a new book. But it sounds a little more relaxed, a little more friendly. Think about asking questions. A more formal way to ask is, do you have any brothers or sisters? This is perfectly correct. But a more common friendly way is, have you got any brothers or sisters? It feels warmer, doesn't it? We also use have got for characteristics, things that are part of you. For example, she has beautiful eyes. A more conversational way is, she's got beautiful eyes. Or, he has a great sense of humor. You could also say, hi, he's got a great sense of humor. We also use it for illnesses, like a cold. If I'm not feeling well, I can say, I have a cold. Or more naturally, I've got a cold today. It sounds strange to say, I possess a cold. That is too funny. I've got a cold is the simple, natural way to say it. Here is a very important point. Listen carefully, my friend. We mostly use have got for the present tense, for right now. When we talk about the past, we usually just use had. For example, when I was a child, I had a red bicycle. We do not usually say, I had got a red bicycle. The got is usually dropped when we talk about the past. So, have got is for the here and now. I've got a problem. This means I have a problem right now. Imagine you are looking for your keys in your bag. You might say to yourself, I'm sure I've got my keys in here somewhere. It is about what you have at this moment. Let's try one more example. You need to write something down. You can ask a friend, have you got a pen I can borrow? It is a very useful and friendly phrase. Now, let's think about when to use it. Have got is super common in conversation when you are talking with people. But if you are writing something very formal, like a paper for university or a business report, it is better to just use have. You would write, the company has many resources, not the company has got many resources. So it is about knowing where you are. For talking every day, have got is your best friend. It helps you sound less like a textbook and more like a real person. Let's do a quick practice. I want to know the time. What can I ask you? I can say, have you got the time? And you might look at your watch and say, yes, I've got the time. It's 10 o'clock. You can also just say, it's 10 o'clock. But I've got the time is a friendly way to answer. See? Simple, natural, and easy to use. You are doing so well. Let's take a little breath before the next part. Section 3. Transformation. Get means become. This next part is wonderful. It is a huge reason why get is such a special word. We use get with an adjective to mean become. It describes a change, a transformation. If you can master this, your English will sound so much more natural and dynamic. The pattern is very simple. It is just get plus adjective. An adjective is a word that describes something, like tired, hungry, dark, or happy. Let's think about feelings in our body. Imagine you work all day. At the end of the day, your energy goes down. You start to get tired. I get tired. This means I am in the process of becoming tired. My state is changing. I was not tired before, but now I am. Here's another one. Look at the sky in the evening. The sun goes down. The light goes away. It gets dark. The state of the light is changing from light to dark. It gets dark. This idea of a process, a gradual change, is very important. It is not a sudden switch. It is a slow transformation. Think about the weather. You open the door in the morning, you feel the air, you can say, oh, it's getting cold. It means the temperature is dropping. It is becoming colder. In the spring, the days are getting longer. Each day, there's a little more sunlight. You get hungry before you eat lunch. You get thirsty after you go for a run. You get sleepy late at night. In all these sentences, you are changing from one state to another. This works perfectly for emotions too, how you feel inside. Some people get angry when they're in traffic. Their feeling changes from calm to angry. I get really happy when I see a puppy. My mood changes. It is a transformation. Using get can be a more active way to talk about feelings. Saying I am angry is a statement. It describes how you are now. Saying I get angry can describe the process, or it can describe what causes the feeling. I get angry when people are not kind. You can get excited before a holiday. You can get nervous before a presentation. You can get upset when you hear sad news. You can get motivated when you have a new idea. It also describes other changes in life. If you practice English every day, you will get better. Your skill level is changing. It is improving. We talk about people getting older. We talk about a problem getting worse. My phone battery is getting old. It does not last long anymore. Let's imagine a little story together. Close your eyes if you like. You are in the kitchen. You are cooking pasta. You put the pasta in hot water. You wait for it to get soft. While you are waiting, you start to get hungry. You can smell the food. You look out the window. The sun is going down. It is getting dark outside. The kitchen is getting warm from the stove. Your friend was supposed to be here, but your friend is late. You're starting to get worried. Do you see? In that little story, so many things were changing. The pasta got soft. You got hungry. The sky got dark. The kitchen got warm. You got worried. The word get can describe all of these changes. It is so useful. The formula is simple. Get plus adjective. And it means a change is happening. Get tired. Get full after a big meal. Get sick. And then get well again. Get rich. Get poor. Get ready to go out. Get lost in a new city. The list goes on and on. This is one of the most useful patterns in all of English. Take a moment. Think about your day today. Did you get hungry? Did you get tired? Did the weather get warmer or colder? You are learning so much, and I am so proud of you for your focus. Let's keep going. Section 4. Movement. Get means, arrive, or reach. Now let's talk about movement. Moving from one place to another. In your English textbook, you probably learned the verb arrive. The train will arrive at platform 4. I will arrive at the office at 9 o'clock. Arrive is a great word. It is very clear. But in everyday, normal conversation, you will hear people use get much more often. This is a big one. Learning this will help you sound very natural. If you are calling a friend who is coming to your house, you probably would not ask, when will you arrive here? It sounds a little formal, a little distant. You would just ask, when will you get here? When will you get here? It is simpler, faster, and it is what people really say. Here get means to reach a destination, to arrive at a place. There are a few simple patterns to remember. For general places like here, there, or home, you just use get plus the place. For example, what time do you usually get home from work? Or if you are leaving with a friend, you can say, we need to go. Let's see how quickly we can get there. So it's get here, get there, get home. But for specific named places, like a city, a building, a store, or an airport, we usually add the little word to. The pattern is get to plus place. For example, I usually get to the office around 9 o'clock. How long does it take to get to the airport? We got to Paris around 6 o'clock in the evening. Let's compare formal and informal language again. If I told my friend, I arrived at my house at 7 in the evening, it would sound very strange. It sounds like I am a robot or maybe giving a statement to the police. But if I say, I got home at 7, it sounds perfectly friendly and normal. The same is true for travel. We returned from our trip last night. This is okay, but a little formal. We got back from our trip last night. This is much more common. Let's practice with a few more examples. Let them sink in. A mother might ask her child, "What time did you get to school today?" A friend might send you a text message. "I just got to the cinema. Where are you?" If you are giving someone directions, you could say, "Walk straight until you get to a big red building." It is all about reaching a point, reaching a destination. When did you get back from your vacation? Please let me know when you get to the station. He left his house early, but he still got to the meeting late. This is a very simple change you can make in your English. Swap arrive for get in your casual conversations. It will have a huge impact on how natural you sound. So let's remember the two patterns. Pattern 1, get plus here, they're home. Pattern 2, get to plus a specific place like the store, the school, or London. You are doing an amazing job. Let's take a small break for our minds. We have learned a lot. Let this new knowledge find a comfortable place in your mind. We are about halfway through our lesson today. I hope you are starting to see a clearer picture. I hope you feel how useful and powerful this little word is. If you're getting some value from our time together, if this lesson is helping you, could you do me a small favor? Please press the like or subscribe button. It is free, it is fast, and it tells me that you are enjoying our lessons. It also helps our podcast reach other English learners around the world, learners who, just like you, want to learn in a calm and friendly way. Thank you. Your support means so much to me. Now let's get back to it. Are you ready for more? I know you are. Section 5. Understanding. This next one is short. It is simple, but it is so important. We use get to mean, understand. We do this all the time. In many situations, saying I get it is much more common than saying I understand. Imagine someone is explaining something to you. Maybe it is a difficult idea or a math problem. They are talking and talking, and you are listening very carefully. At first, you're a little confused, but then suddenly the idea clicks in your mind, like a light turning on. That natural, happy response in that moment is, "Oh, I get it now." It shows the moment that understanding happened. And on the other side, if you are confused and you need help, you can simply say, "I'm sorry, I don't get it." It is a very clear and common way to say you are lost. It is not a bad thing to say. It shows you are trying and you just need a little more help. A good teacher loves to hear, "I don't get it," because then they can explain it in a different way. You can ask a classmate after a difficult lecture, "Did you get what the professor was talking about? I didn't get a word of it." We also use this for understanding feelings and situations. Imagine your friend is upset about something. They explain the reason to you. You can show your support and empathy by saying, I get it. Or, I get why you're upset. I would feel the same way. It means you understand their feelings. You understand their perspective. It is a way to connect with them. Let's imagine a little role play. I will be your teacher, and you are the student. I will explain something. Okay, so the earth is round like a ball. It spins around and around. That spinning is what makes day and night. When your part of the earth faces the sun, it's daytime. When it faces away from the sun, it's nighttime. Now you are thinking. Spins, faces the sun, faces away, and then it clicks. What do you say? You can say, I get it. So day and night happen because the earth is spinning. Exactly, and I could ask you, do you get it? To check if you are following me. It is a simple, direct, and very useful part of any conversation. So the next time something clicks in your mind, the next time you finally understand something, try saying, I get it. It will feel very natural. Section 6. Causation and passivity. Get plus past participle. Okay, my friend, let's move into a slightly more advanced area. But please, do not worry. I will make it very, very simple. We will walk through it together. We are going to look at a very useful structure. The structure is get plus object plus past participle. Wow, that sounds very technical, doesn't it? Let's forget the name for a moment. Let's just look at what it does. This pattern does two main things. First, it can mean you cause something to be done. Second, it can describe something that happens to you. Let's look at the first one, causing something to happen. This is when you arrange for someone else to do a service for you. You are not doing the action yourself. The most classic example is about hair. I need to get my hair cut. Think about this. I am not cutting my own hair. That would be a disaster. I am going to a salon. A hairdresser will cut my hair. I am arranging for this service. I am causing my hair to be cut. So I say, I get my hair cut. Let's try another one. Think about your house. You want to change the color of the walls. You're too busy to do it yourself. So you hire professional painters. You can say, we are getting our house painted next month. We are not painting it. We are arranging for painters to do it. We cause it to be painted. This is an extremely common and natural structure. You get your watch repaired. A watchmaker repairs it. You get a document translated. A translator translates it. You get your clothes dry cleaned. A dry cleaner cleans them. You get a pizza delivered. A delivery person brings it. The pattern is always the same. Get plus the thing plus the action in its past participle form. Get the watch repaired. Get the house painted. Get the pizza delivered. Now let's look at the other side of this, the passive use. This is often used for something that happens to you. Often, it is something unexpected or something negative. For example, my bicycle got stolen last night. Got stolen means the same as was stolen. But using got often feels more personal, more sudden, and it is more informal. The focus is on the sad thing that happened to me and my bicycle. You could also say, our flight got delayed. My package got lost in the mail. Someone got hurt in an accident. Using got here really emphasizes the experience. He got fired from his job. This feels more personal and dramatic than he was dismissed. But it can also be for good things. It is not always negative. For example, They got married last year. I got invited to a party. It is still passive. Someone invited me to the party. I did not invite myself. The action happened to me, but it focuses on my happy experience of being invited. So let's compare the two uses of this pattern side by side. Are you ready? Use number 1, causative. I arrange for it. I'm going to get my car washed, meaning I will pay someone to wash my car. Use number 2, passive. It happens to me. My car got scratched in the parking lot, meaning something bad happened to my car. I am not happy. In the first sentence, I am in charge. I make the decision. In the second sentence, I am the victim. Something happened to my car. This is a very powerful structure. I know it can feel a little tricky at first, but please do not worry. The first step is just to notice it. When you watch a movie or listen to a song, listen for sentences like, he got his car fixed, or she got her wallet stolen. Just noticing it is a huge step. You are planting a seed in your mind. It will grow over time. Section 7. Fetching. Get, mean, bring, or fetch. Here's another beautifully simple one. I think you will like it. We use get to mean bring or fetch. This is all about going to a place, taking something, and bringing it back for yourself or for someone else. Imagine I am sitting comfortably on the sofa. My phone is on the table across the room. I am feeling a little lazy. I can ask, could you get me my phone, please? I'm asking you to go to the table, take the phone, and bring it to me. It is much softer and more polite than saying, bring me my phone. That sounds like a demand. Get me my phone sounds like a polite request. Often this structure has 2 parts: who you are getting it for and what you are getting. Could you get me my phone? Another example. I am going to the kitchen. I'll get us some coffee. You also use this when you offer to go and grab something. Imagine your friend is cooking and cuts their finger. Oh, no. You can say, don't move. I'll go get the first aid kit. This one little word, get, implies the whole action. Going to the bathroom, finding the kit, and bringing it back to your friend. It is very efficient. It is an action word. Wait here by the door. I'll get the car and pick you up. A parent might say to a child who is going outside, it's cold. Go get your jacket. It is a simple instruction. Go to your room, find your jacket, and bring it with you. You can also use it when you give a gift. Imagine you went on a trip. You bought a small souvenir for your friend. You can say, hey, I was at the market and I got you this little present. Here, got is amazing. It combines the idea of buy and bring in one neat little word. So whether you are asking someone to pass the salt at dinner, can you get me the salt? Or offering to grab some snacks for a movie, I'll get the popcorn. Or giving someone a souvenir you brought back from a trip, I got this for you in Italy. Get is the perfect, friendly, and simple verb for the job. Section 8. The world of phrasal verbs with get. Okay, my friend, take a deep breath. We are now entering a very big and very exciting world. The world of phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is just a verb plus a small word like up, or on, or over. When you put the verb and the small word together, they create a totally new meaning. And the verb get is a champion of phrasal verbs. There are so many of them. It can feel overwhelming, but we will not let it overwhelm us. We are not going to learn all of them today. That is impossible. Instead, we are going to look at the most essential ones, the ones you will hear and use every single day. Let's start with the one everyone learns first, get up. Get up simply means to get out of bed in the morning. I get up at 7 o'clock every day. After you get up, what do? You get ready. Get ready means to prepare yourself for something. I need to get ready for work. This means I need to shower, get dressed, and eat breakfast. Or if you're about to leave the house, you can say to your family, let's get ready to go. Another super common one is get back. Get back means to return. What time did you get back last night? It means, what time did you return home? I just got back from a long trip. Now let's talk about relationships with people. We have a wonderful phrasal verb, get along with. If you get along with someone, it means you have a good, friendly relationship. You like each other. There are no problems. I really get along with my new colleagues. They are very nice. The opposite would be, I don't get along with my boss. In British English, you might also hear get on with. It means the same thing. Do you get on with your neighbors? Now, what about when you're sick? You want to recover. You want your health to improve. The phrasal verb is get better. If your friend has a cold, you can send them a message. I hope you get better soon. It also means to improve a skill. My English is getting better because I practice every day. And your English is getting better because you are listening to this right now. Okay, let's talk about transport. This is a big one. For big public transport, like a bus, a train, a plane, or a boat, you get on it and you get off it. We got on the bus just before it started to rain. We need to get off at the next stop. So you get on a train, you get off a train. But for a small private vehicle like a car or a taxi, it is different. You get into a car and you get out of a car. She opened the door and got into the taxi. Okay, we have arrived. You can get out here. This is a great little rule to remember. On and off for big public transport. Into and out of for small private cars. Remembering this will make you sound very precise and natural. What about when something difficult happens in your life, a sad or hard experience? We use the phrasal verb get over. You can get over an illness. It took me 2 weeks to get over the flu. It means to recover completely. You can also get over a bad experience, like a breakup or losing your job. It means to recover emotionally, to feel okay again. It takes time to get over a broken heart. And one last one for today, a very useful one. Get rid of something. This means to dispose of something, to eliminate it, to throw it away because you don't want it anymore. I need to get rid of these old clothes. They don't fit me anymore. You can also use it for things that are not physical. I wish I could get rid of this headache. Wow, that was a lot of phrasal verbs. Let's just list them one more time, very quickly. Get up, get ready, get back, get along with, get better, get on and get off, get into and get out of, get over and get rid of. Please, my friend, do not try to memorize this list. The key is to learn them slowly, one by one. Notice them when you hear them. Try to use one this week. Maybe get up. I get up at 8 o'clock. Slowly, slowly, they will become your friends. Section 9. Common mistakes and nuances. We have covered so much ground together. Now let's talk about some small tricky spots and a few common mistakes. Thinking about these will help make your English even better. First, let's talk about the past tense. Get is an irregular verb. This means it doesn't follow the normal rules. The present tense is get. The past simple tense is got. This is so important. A common mistake for learners is saying, I get a package yesterday. Because it was yesterday, we must use the past tense. The correct sentence is, I got a package yesterday. Always remember to change get to got when you talk about the past. Now, what about the past participle? This is the form we use with have or was. For example, I have eaten or it was written. Here, there's a small difference between American and British English. And please do not worry about this. It is a small detail. In American English, the past participle is often gotten, especially when it means obtain or become. An American speaker might say, I have gotten tired of waiting, or she has gotten 3 awards this year. In British English, the past participle is often got. A British speaker would be more likely to say, I have got tired of waiting, or she has got 3 awards this year. Both are correct. One is not better than the other. They are just different flavors of English. So you might hear both. The most important thing for you is to use got for the simple past. Yesterday, I got. Next, let's talk about formality again. As we have said all day, get is the king of casual English. It is friendly, warm, and perfect for conversations. But if you are in a very formal situation, maybe writing a university paper, or a very important business proposal, in these cases, it is often better to use a more precise verb, a verb like receive, purchase, become, or arrive. Using get too much in very formal writing can make it sound a little too relaxed. It is about knowing your audience. Who are you talking to? I got your email is perfect for a friend or a coworker. I am writing to confirm that I have received your correspondence is for a very formal, serious situation. Being able to switch between these styles is a sign of a very advanced speaker. For now, focus on using get to sound more natural in your daily life. One last little point. Because get is so flexible, sometimes we can try to use it where another word might be a little more natural. For example, using get plus adjective for emotions is very common. I got angry. I got excited. These are perfect. You might also hear people say, I got sad. This is perfectly okay, and everyone will understand you. But sometimes another phrasing might sound even more natural. For example, the movie made me sad, or simply, I felt sad. There is no wrong answer here. This is not a grammar rule. It is just about the little nuances, the small feelings of the language. As you listen more and more, you will start to feel what sounds most natural in different situations. The most important message is this: do not be afraid to use get. It is your friend. Making mistakes is how we learn. Every time you try, you get a little bit better. So here we are, at the end of our journey for today. We have seen how this one small word, get, can do so much. It can mean receiving a gift. It can mean becoming tired. It can mean arriving home. It can mean understanding an idea. It can help you talk about getting your car fixed. And it can help you create dozens of phrasal verbs. Get really is one of the most hardworking words in the entire English language. I hope that by breaking it down into small pieces today, it feels less scary and more like the powerful and friendly tool that it is. The goal today was not for you to memorize everything at once. Please do not feel that pressure. The goal is to start noticing it. That is the first and most important step. When you watch movies or listen to songs or talk to people, listen for the word get. How are people using it? When do they say it? Just notice it. Be curious. And then, when you feel ready, start trying it out yourself in small, safe ways. The next time you're at a cafe, maybe you can say, "Can I get a coffee, please?" The next time you feel your health improving after being sick, you can tell a friend, "I'm finally getting better." Using it in these small, real-life moments is the best way to build your confidence. Mastering the word get does not happen in one day. It is a journey, but it is a step that will make a huge, wonderful difference in your fluency. It will help you connect with people. It will make your English feel less like a lesson in a book and more like your own language, a language you can use to express your true self. I truly hope this guide helps you unlock the amazing power of get. You have been a wonderful student today. Thank you for your focus and your beautiful energy. Now, I would love to hear from you. Let's practice together. In the comments section, please get creative. Leave a sentence of your own. Use one of the forms of get that we talked about today. Maybe you can tell me something you want to get, or a place you need to get to, or how you get along with your family. I would love to read your sentences. And if you got something useful from our time together today, please give this episode a thumbs up or a 5-star rating. And maybe share it with a friend who is also learning English. Learning together makes the journey so much brighter. And please, do not forget to subscribe or follow for more lessons just like this one. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. Remember that learning is a journey, not a race. Be kind to yourself. Keep going. See you next time, my friend.